Okay guys, so this is Ares, tank. In the arena he's very common and very scary because of his ultimate, which can grab people in chains and pull them together to be stunned for a long time, which especially combos well with other people who have AoEs that stun for a long time, like Cupid and Hades and Hebo. Hebo's number 3 actually, it's not even his ultimate. His number 3 knocks people up to in an AoE that keeps them stunned for a long time. So if you get like 3 or 4 people that each have a long duration stun, then Ares can clump people up and everyone else can stun them, and it all works out quite well. So the way I play Ares, there's basically 2 ways to play him. You can play him all tanky with cooldown reduction, or you can play him DPS-y with cooldown reduction. And when you want to DPS with Ares, you notice each completed item gives you 30 additional magical power, each aura item. So when you want to play him DPS-y, you get a bunch of defensive aura items, and then you add Rada Tahuti that gives you plus 25% magical damage, or magical power, and then you get the other one that gives you plus magical power for each amount of health that you have lost. And it gives you like 350 spell power, and it's, you know, makes you do a lot more damage with your 3. But the contribution of spell power to your 3 is only like 13% or 6% or something, so I don't really like that. I feel like it's better just to go cooldown reduction first, and then all protections from there. So against this team, they've got 3 physical and 1 magical, and a tank. So in general, I'm going to want to open with the physical protection cooldown reduction item, because cooldown reduction, like I said, is the most important to me. I'm usually just going to wait all the way until my ult is ready, and then I check if everyone has mana. And if they do, then we'll do this. Oh, I missed everyone. I went right in the midst of everyone, but my ult was just a tiny bit less sexy than I thought it was. One of my biggest problems with Ares, I tend to do better with people who can clear minion waves on their own, because a lot of the time in Arena, people try to get a good kill-death ratio personally, but they don't care whether or not they win or lose the arena. So people like that will ignore minions, and then their team will lose, but they'll do well, and they'll feel good about that. And this is a game. People play games for fun. That's a perfectly legitimate way to play a game, especially as an assassin like Loki or something.
Be right back.
But the problem is I like to win the game, and you can't win without killing minions. So you just got to kind of, with characters like Ares who can't kill minions, you just got to kind of hope that your team does it for you. And I hate relying on my team for things when I'm plugging. Man, I missed again. So yeah, I don't open with Boots of Reinforcedness, so I'm opening pretty squishy with my first item being a non-tanking item. Actually, my first 2 items, because Blink costs $1,000 too. So I like to get in their face and look like a tank, but I'm not actually a tank right now, so I'm I mostly don't want to get hit. I just want to look like I want to get hit, but then not actually get hit. Two of them immune my oh, I missed it. If I hit that chain, it actually prevents her from being able to dash away, which I think is cool. Although, if you hit the chain right as she dashes, she still gets the dash. It's kind of weird.
I'll be right back.
Well, that's unlike Poseidon's Whirlpool, which if you hit that as they're dashing, it actually like rewinds time and brings them back into the Whirlpool. But not my chain. If they dash, period. So, getting some mana. I own almost every character. I like to have level 1 or level 2 meditation because it sucks to die due to not having meditation. I got 28 seconds left on the cooldown for my ult. Go, go, gadget tanks. One of the primary things that Ares is good at that other people aren't good at is killing tanks. That sort of sustained magical DPS is unusual. I've tried to get Naja and Fenrir at the same time and I didn't quite manage. Probably shouldn't have blown my ultimate when one of our dudes was dead, the other one was retreating without mana, and I was low health. Probably silly. But I saw what I thought was a chance, and it turned out not to be. And I went for it. It was done. And Anher's a little whiner. Like, if there's a specific bit of advice that someone's doing something consistently wrong, it makes sense to offer advice, but the idea that I should just run in and die to all their DPS because he doesn't want to is just silly. I'm not Ymir, I don't have a big stun. If I run up to somebody and they hit me, they get to keep hitting them.
An ally has been slain.
It's just me and Guan Yu, so, and he just blew his ult. None of the other guys have ults that can go well with my ult, so. Why would he blow the Kraken on me? I'm a tank. Like Hades, for example, it's often a good to Kraken the Hades ult because the Hades ult pulls people in and keeps them there. So other people like Naja and Guan Yu will tend to want to go and stand next to Hades and try to hit people. But with the Ares ult, it's not really the same. Who's the person that keeps... Oh, it's on her, so I'll just mute him. No! 3 and 8. Sometimes as item awesomeness matures, you can come back from things like this. It seems like the primary problem is just compositionally we don't go together. Like this isn't a stun team and it isn't an AoE team. It's neither. It's just a So if you don't have several stun locks that go together, like On Her has a stun lock and that's it, just On Her has a stun, no one else has a stun, or several AoEs like Ares and Hades that go together really well, then you just kind of end up with a bunch of people running around hoping that somebody stays still long enough for them to kill them, and it's not usually a good combo for Arena. So like, for example, Fenrir's a non-stunning big killer, right? And Naja is a stunning killer. So, but Thor and Ymir are both huge stuns. So the Thor-Ymir combo can get a big long stun on one of our players, and then Fenrir and Naja can kill that stun. So, Guan Yu to the tank, he should be okay. Oops. One of the primary benefits of Ares as a team member is that he can kill people like Naja and Loki that can just instantly kill most people. Because Ares is good sustained damage with his 1 and his 3, but he doesn't do any burst damage. And those are the type of dudes with no real escape that they can use if you have a chain on them. that are very susceptible to sustain DPS. Because they're bursty, not sustaining. So again, I don't mind Ymir and I don't mind Thor, but if they're both in the same spot, I can just be dead. So that was just Ymir, so I feel okay about it. So next I want my mark of the do damage if you stand near me kind of thing. After that I'll go for sovereignty. Get away, because he's a tank and I'm a tank. Neither of us can kill each other.
Ally has been slain. Slain an enemy.
I can't get out of this. Combination of 2 snares made me run at 0 miles per hour. Both of our tanks got really low and both of our tanks lived. That's always a good sign for an individual team fight. So mostly I want physical defense. Normally I go for sovereignty next, but it's balanced physical and magical. And I don't know that the occasional Kraken is worth gearing towards. I hate when on-her just saves people like that. You just knock Fenrir out and Fenrir gets to live because of on-her. Thor together can be scary, especially if there's other people helping them, but my whole team is here, so I'm feeling pretty confident that I'll live through it. So Thor tried to ult to catch me and it didn't work out. I was debating not getting sovereignty, but I'll sort of go for it.
I have you now. Be right back. An ally has been slain.
So there's 3 and another coming from their spawn to kill me. I want to, if it possible, just get the hell out. But I also don't want to just turn tail and run, because then they might chase, you know? It's always better to get the hell out after doing something that looks at least a little bit scary. Ult in 6 seconds. 2, 1. Oops. I didn't realize Fenrir was there. It sucks not having a stun for Thor. You just gotta kind of watch him go. Because Thor's teleport doesn't get interrupted by chains, unlike some people with leaps and stuff. Almost worth waiting for that. Think 3 slab. Good. I got walled off from all enemies. They each walled me from a different side.
been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Aw, right after I use my 3, they double stun. That's fun. So my
Ultimate is ready.
my AoEable friends are pretty far away. I've only got the dragon. Dragon by himself can probably kill one, but not a bunch. Oh, why didn't Blink work? Yeah, Thor.
Slain an enemy. Hold the line.
Chase him off, try to push minions
An
through.
ally has been slain.
Not that I personally kill minions, but pushing everybody back into their base can sometimes lead to minions. Oh my gosh! I can't believe Naja didn't die
An
there.
enemy has been slain.
I always miss my chain. So sad. I love when our team has an Ao Kuang that kills minions. Okay. Yeah, Story McThorington. Good job, guys. Nice. This is just a raffle stomp for a second there. I think that's 2 full clears without anyone dying. I'm not sure. I always have Poseidon running away from me. Like, I can't kill him. Nowhere near me to kill him. But if he runs away long enough, I can do this. And lead to his death. Bye.
Double kill.
They both ulted. Both of them ulted to try to get me, and then I just blinked away. That's funny.
I really must. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Die, little man. I will stop. None of my allies that can kill people are up. So I didn't want to ult right there, but I do want to ult. There we go. The double stun is up, but none of the DPS is up. So this is the, I think this is the 350 spell power version. Nice. So right there, we had a Naja, they had a Naja. Their Naja hit me, and I'm not gonna die to that. And our Naja hit their Naja, so easy. 7 and 3, not bad. My job as Ares is not so much to get kills, it's to get assists, and I got 25, which is reasonable. I feel like a lot of that came down to our Ao Kuang killing minions. I feel like we pushed more than one minion group through. Let's look at their minion damage. Creep damage. They did 155 creep damage, and we did 70, 80, 90, 110, 130. Yeah, so I guess maybe I'm wrong. Racialist? I'm writing a letter. Why is it racialist? Anyway, I don't care. 4 and 3, 5 and 2, 11 and 10, 6 and 2, 25 assists for me. Good. Look at that. None of them got any assists. Their team did not work together. And with the double stun, I feel like they did have a better combo. It just they didn't play together very well at all. And for oh, never mind. I was gonna say for Naja to do all their creep damage, that's unfortunate because Naja wants to be running around jungling and being an assassin. She doesn't want to be killing creeps, but it turns out that Poseidon killed plenty of creeps too.